Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, if you are not new here, we are rerouting. I just wanted something new, something different, and I'm very excited to have put out this video. This will be the start of a new series on my channel. There is a lot to unpack, and this is me trying to help somebody, even if it's only one person, as well as doing this for myself. I am known for putting the latest fashion, the latest accessories, home goods, things like that out there for other people to see. And I've never been known to really talk too much to people that I don't know personally or give my thoughts and feelings on the internet. So this is me opening up more. In no way, shape, or form am I saying I'm a certified life coach, but I think that at 30, I have experienced enough to be able to share some things with people that really might need to hear it. In this new season, I have noticed about myself that I'm in an era, I don't even want to say era. When you say era, I think of something that starts and ends. I plan to do the things that I'm doing for the rest of my time on this earth. So I've noticed that I'm definitely in my celebration era. I want to celebrate every little thing. I want the people around me to make me feel celebrated as well, because that is the things that I would do for them. And I'm also out of my era of not even caring how people feel when I feel as if I'm not being heard or seen. So I'm definitely the life goes on type of girl. And in the past, I feel as though I have been gaslighted plenty of times by people who simply were not meant to go with me into the season that I'm in now. I am openly admitting that all of this time, I would say up until the previous few years of my life, I have been in this people pleasing phase, and I am done with it already. I feel so much lighter and so much happier, and I'm very proud of my growth as a person. I know the things that I've had to work on and endure to get to this point, and I'm just not going to let other people gaslight me into feeling bad about it. When I say gaslight, I mean sometimes you have to let people and things go, and it's understandable. Some people don't want to move on, or don't want you to move on, or they don't want to move on. This could literally be your blood, your family. This could be a relationship. This could be friends, ex-friends, anybody. I just feel as though I touched on it on my channel before, and I didn't know how I felt about it, so I was like, didn't really talk about it again. I have came from dealing with a narcissistic mother, and that was the very first person that I realized that I really have to remove myself from this person or this environment, because it is simply not healthy for my mental and emotional state. People used to really get under my skin whenever they would bring the topic up, and I would say, oh, I don't talk to that person. They would look at me like, girl, what is wrong with you? And I would feel bad about it, but I'm at a point where if I've removed myself from someone, first of all, they had ample chances to not do whatever they were doing or to fix a situation, and it just was going in circles, or it hit a brick wall and it was going nowhere. So that is one thing that I do not do, is just feel like I'm constantly saying the same things or begging for something or just not getting anything resolved. I will remove myself. I just feel like if you consider that to be quote unquote dangerous, then yes, I plan to stay dangerous. So I want to say two different things about how it is when you remove yourself from people or situations. Now, I will say you need to have the discernment to know that everyone is not worth completely cutting out of your life. If they are trying, or it's a simple fix, a simple conversation, and it's not going to happen again, that is understandable. But I'm able to clearly see or know when something is not going to pan out, or when a person is not going to take accountability, or when a person just never thinks they're wrong, things of that sort. Then I come to the conclusion that yes, it's time for me to just move on. However, I had someone say to me, well, if you can just remove yourself like that, you don't give a fuck about me. And here's the thing. It's never fun or easy to realize you have to remove yourself from a situation or from a relationship with another person. There's a whole grieving process that actually comes with it. When I realize I have to remove myself or just leave somebody alone, there's a whole process that goes, along with that thing. It's not just a one and done type of thing. There's a whole process to it, and it's never fun. It starts to feel lonely after you've done it a few times, actually. But I have learned how to look at the positive side to that. It's like, wow, that was difficult, but it was necessary, and I did it. I'm okay, and life goes on. I do think one thing that some of the people who get close to you have kind of mastered in manipulation, whether it's voluntary or involuntary, is that they feel as though you should continue to bend your boundaries for them, or they should get special privileges. And I just feel as though everybody deserves respect. And at the end of the day, your non-negotiables are your non-negotiables. So if anybody can't understand that, then I just feel as though, there's no hate or bad blood, but we're not on the same page. I lied to y'all not. A few years ago, I ended up having to cut several people off that I realized just were not in alignment with me and my journey and the things that I want and need in a friendship. And lo and behold, I unintentionally actually gained new friends organically, unexpectedly, and I love it here. All in all, I'm learning to just trust my intuition, trust my gut feeling, stop second guessing. If you feel a way about something, then you feel a way for a reason. Stop second guessing yourself because you're listening to other people, or you're afraid of what somebody else might say, or you want to avoid confrontation. None of that should deter you from listening to how you feel and your gut feeling. I cannot disclose all of the conversations that are had in therapy with my therapist, but she has definitely gave me different confirmations that I am in fact not crazy, regardless of what this person might have said or what this person might have done. I am not crazy at all. Like, you are never wrong for following the beat of your own drum, praying about it, listening to the signs from God, and listening to your intuition. I'm happy to be at a place where I'm not bothered by what people who don't know me think about me, but I used to be one of those. So when I used to feel like, oh, well, I've heard all type of things. I've heard that I gave a stuck-up impression. I've heard that I gave a dry impression. But at the end of the day, I know who I am. I trust and believe. When I'm around the people who make me feel comfortable and make me feel as though I don't have to question them or their intentions, oh, it's a good time. We be vibing out. I'm a totally different person than when I'm around people or an environment that I'm simply not comfortable. I don't know you. I don't know your intentions. Or maybe we had some words or something happened that I didn't like. I'm very much so introverted because I don't know how to be fake. So that's what that is. If I don't know you or I'm still trying to, feel the scenery out, then I'm definitely more of my introverted side. On my journey to evolving, I started with just saying no to things that I don't like, I don't understand, that don't add up, or just don't feel good or crosses a boundary. I even had the thought, well, what if I make this video expressing how I feel and sharing my experiences, and one of those people that I may have had a certain experience with felt like the shoe fit? So maybe I shouldn't post this. But guess what? At the end of the day gotta end. That would be me backtracking and just messing up all my progress if I worried about what this person would think and what this person would say and let it deter me from doing something that I've been wanting to do, especially because it could help somebody else, like I said. So if anything in this video resonated with you or you understand exactly where I'm coming from, leave some love in the comments. Thank y'all for watching, especially if you made it all the way to the end. I will be doing more content like this. As I said, this is a series, so thank you for starting this journey with me. We can go on this journey together if need be, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Also, if you enjoyed this content, let me know if you like the voiceover along with the B-roll, or if you think that maybe I could switch it up, go back and forth, or completely switch over and then talking to the camera. Don't forget that you cannot pour from an empty cup, and also that your relationship with yourself and with God is more important than your relationship with anybody else. Side note, I prayed and asked for anybody that was causing confusion or stress to be removed from my life, and I will tell y'all, if you pray that prayer, watch out, because it works really fast and you don't know how it's going to come.